Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I got some exciting news, something that people have been waiting for a long time. Dodge has updated their build and price configurator on Dodge.com. And why I say this is kind of exciting is literally I was just playing with my phone and I literally hit refresh and these popped up. So I was like, whoa, like this is cool because I was originally looking up something on the Durango and then all of a sudden the Charger stuff's up here. So I rushed over to my desktop and I haven't even wrote an article about this or anything yet. So I wanted to make sure I did a video because I know a lot of people are waiting for this. But if you look here, it says 25, Charger Daytona. So it's kind of confusing because it says Charger 2-door and Charger 4-door. Originally, I would assume they would have put it Charger and then Charger Daytona, but if you look down here, it says 4 models to be built. If we click on the 2-door, it says Scat Pack 2-door, Scat Pack Plus 2-door. Those are your 6-pack models. If you look here, it says Daytona Scat Pack 2-door and Daytona Scat Pack Plus 2-door down here. So again, those are the EVs. So they're linking the 2 doors together. So it doesn't matter if it's an EV or an ICE, they're all together now. One thing too, a lot of people are going to ask this because we just posted on Mopar Insiders last week that the Charger SIXPACK Scat Pack 4-door has opened up orders at dealers. However, it's not on here. And I believe the reason why is the Daytona is already in dealers. The Scat Pack 6-pack 2-door is going to be in dealers by the end of next month. So I kind of think like we have to wait a while. We know that the 4-door 6-pack cars are coming after the new year. So I would assume Dodge is just waiting to put those on, in the next month or so. But yeah, it's kind of a shame they're not on here that you can play with them. But you can go to a dealer and order one right now. But let's go through and show you the new Scat Pack 6-pack cars. Now, I recently went down to Tennessee. Dodge invited me down as part of the journalist pool to actually go drive these cars before they hit the public. And I can't talk about my driving impressions just yet. That will be released tomorrow. There will be a whole video on the car tomorrow. My whole driving impressions on it. And then later in the evening, I believe I'm going to do it around, I want to say 8 p.m., and again, this is going to be on Friday on the 14th. 8 p.m. I'm going to try to be on here roughly around 8 p.m. And I'm going to do a whole live stream about my driving impressions. I'm talking just about the actual Scat Pack 6-pack cars, and I'll talk about the Daytonas, but I'm going to talk just about Charger. So if you guys have any questions about the new car, what my impressions were compared to it, all that, I will be on here answering your questions. I know a lot of people have had questions. They've been messaging me since they found out I was down there driving it, and I cannot talk about it. It's embargoed until tomorrow, and the reason being is there was people driving the cars after me a few days after, and they want to give everybody the same kind of equal opportunity to get their word out. But I will be doing a live stream tomorrow sometime talking about my experience with the car, so stay tuned for that. Let's just look at the Scat Pack 2-door, and of course I like the Plus cars because I love the DRL that runs all the way around the front. Plus I like having all the options, but you can see it's in Green Machine, and the funny thing is I was talking to Matt Mackler, the Dodge CEO, at dinner, and he was telling me that he has one coming in Green Machine, and it's a great color. It's actually a lighter color in person than F8 green. It's more like F6 green, if you know what that is. It's, I'll post a picture of it up on the screen here so you can kind of see, but it's actually lighter than F8 green. I actually like it a little bit better than the F8 green color. The funny thing is I actually drove a Destroyer gray car when I was down there. For the most part of the day, I drove a triple nickel car, and I actually really like triple nickel. It looks really good on the car. I drove a Destroyer gray car, and the funny thing is I have a Destroyer gray Durango, and for some reason or another, I just like triple nickel better on the car. I don't know why. I figured I would really love Destroyer gray, but for some reason or another, I really like triple nickel over it. But my favorite color is After Dark. And if you don't know what After Dark is, it's that Fathom blue color that's on the Pacifica and on the Jeep lineup. I absolutely love this color. It's like a translucent kind of blue. Sometimes it looks dark blue, sometimes it almost looks green. Absolutely looks killer on this car. Now keep in mind that in December we're probably going to get more options because they're going to introduce Purple Haze. And again, Green Machine is already on here, but Purple Haze is another color that's coming. And Destroyer Gray, I have to ask them about if it's available still, because originally it was supposed to end production in, what was it, the September. It was long with peel out. Those two colors were supposed to be like axed after September and October. So I don't know, with all the delays of the car, I don't know if they're going to still continue to build them. I don't know. I forgot to ask, and I'll have to ask them, probably today sometime. But anyways, I like After Dark. I think that's a great color. I don't care for the glass roof option on the car, to be honest with you. The one thing I have to say is I really want this car to have a power sunroof. I've been dying for that option. Uh, Again, I don't have a glass roof option on my car because I didn't want it. To me, it just kind of like, it's nice to have a glass roof in there. You can look out and feels more spacious. But to me, it doesn't bring any air or anything in the car. I'm just not a huge fan of it. So again, I would probably, because I don't have a power sunroof, I would just opt for not having one in this car. One thing I really, really, really like is now that we can do everything a la carte, so I can pick exactly what I want. So I really like the demonic red seats, especially with After Dark. I think that's a cool, actual look. I love the Alpine 18 speaker system. I actually have the 9 speaker system in my car, and it's still pretty killer. But the car I drove this past week had an 18 speaker system, and it is good. I would actually say it's better than my Harbin Kardon sound system in my 2023 Chrysler 300C. So, and that was roughly the same output and stuff, and it was actually a really good system. But I think that the Alpine system actually sounds better. Now, if it comes down to options, there's not many packages. I could care less about the blacktop package, to be honest with you. I actually like the machined wheels and stuff of just the standard car. But I do want the 20-inch by 11-inch wheel and tire package. The reason being is those 305s, the wider tires. So that would be a given. The other thing that I'm not a huge, I think the interior looks really good with the carbon and suede package. But honestly, I don't have it on my car now, and I really don't miss it by any means. So to me, I would just, do without it. So I wouldn't even have to really worry about it. So I would be fine without that. But honestly, if this was the car that, this would be the car I would pick right here. If it was going to be a gas-powered car, it would be After Dark with the same wheels that I have now. Oh, I don't know what they put they're only giving me one view of the car now. What the heck? Oh, let's see here. I don't know why it's not turning around or anything. It's weird. Let's refresh and see. Sometimes, no, it's going to keep... It keeps bringing up the interior picture. I don't know why. I don't know why it's bringing up the interior picture for some reason. Let's try to refresh again. Let's see. Nope, still not doing it. I guess I can't show you what I would actually buy. Let's see if it loads down here. Sometimes it's hit and miss. But yeah, I like the After Dark color. It's actually a really nice looking color. It's especially in the sun because it's so translucent. Like I said, it looks like a dark, like almost like an aqua teal kind of color. It goes to a dark blue, and then it goes to almost green in the light. So I absolutely love this color. You can see, like, I think there's probably a lot of people on here because this thing is going slow. People are probably just trying to find out about this. But yeah, that interior looks really killer. And again, the Hurricane 3-liter is on here as well. So, I can't wait to talk about this car. It's going to be fun to actually go through and look at all the pictures are replaced with the interior pictures for some reason. So, something's going on with the site. But anyways, you can go on here and play around with this car. This car that I just priced out. Let's see if I can even change the pictures now. I don't even think I can change the pictures. So who knows what's going to happen to the site. But anyways, $65,765. So yeah, it's a pricey car, but that's pretty much loaded in this configuration. I picked a lot of options. So tell me what you guys think. Go on there and play around. Tell me what car you would pick. Would you pick a Daytona? Would you pick a six-pack car? What configurations would you do? Have fun with it. I know a lot of people have been waiting, and it should be a lot of fun, but it looks like it's glitching out a little bit, at least on mine. So I'm probably going to try to change the model up and see. I was going to say, too, if we change the model, let's go back, change model. If we go and look at the Daytona real quick, I actually got to see these wheels on the Daytona. These are the new standard wheels. We've seen these originally during the SEMA show back in 2022 when they were showing us the upcoming stage packages for the Daytona. They actually showed this in a preview, and we were wondering if these wheels would ever show up. Well, they have, and now this is the new standard wheel for the actual Daytonas. Now, the interesting thing about it is it looks very busy, but it's actually not a bad looking wheel. These like modern take on snowflake wheels. I'll actually post a real picture of it here so you guys can kind of see it, but it actually looks pretty decent. So I think a lot of people will end up liking if they get the base car now. They will get the base, like these wheels as their, a standard option. They won't complain about it. So it's an attractive looking package. But yeah, nonetheless, go on there, have some fun. Hopefully it won't glitch out like it did for me. Now it's back to working. Maybe not. It's still kind of acting goofy. I think maybe because a lot of people are on here. I don't know. But anyways, hopefully you get a chance to go on and play with it and, see what you can do for your dream Charger, and let me know which ones you pick down below in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.